Hello and welcome back to Star Wars: The Living Set. Will, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So this is actually our first special edition video.
It is, yeah.
So we had the opportunity yesterday to go to a Comic-Con, whatever you want to call it. It was actually called Nerd In and Out in Rochester, Minnesota. And we had the opportunity to meet four people.
Very cool people.
Very cool people that we had the chance to get some cards signed, get some prints signed. So we just want to do this quick special video to tell you about it. So the first person we met was Barbara Goodson. Tell me about Barbara. Who does she play?
She plays Mother Talzin, who we just talked about in our last episode.
Yeah, so Mother Talzin from the Clone Wars.
Mother Talzin, the voice of Mother Talzin.
Yeah.
Not the one that's in Ahsoka, but the voice of Mother Talzin.
Yeah, and if you go back and you watch our last video, she's been in over like 400 different things.
So I think it was like 408.
Yeah, how was your experience meeting her?
She was super nice. We talked with her for a while, just kind of like about the character and everything.
Yeah.
It was just so good. It was so great. She was once again, she was very nice, very like open to asking questions, things like that. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. She signed our card. We'll put a picture of that today. She also signed this awesome print here for us, which was great. She was just super, super nice.
Yeah.
Really, really a great person to talk to, which was great.
Yeah.
Okay, second person, Dorian Kingi. I should have asked him.
Kingi.
So he played Cad Bane
in the Book of Boba Fett.
In the Book of Boba Fett. He wasn't his voice, but he was like the stunt guy.
Yeah.
He was like the guy out there in the desert. How was your time with him?
He was also very nice.
Yep.
He was super open. He had a really cool shirt on that said Cad Bane.
It did?
He had like a nice like cowboy hat.
Yep.
It wasn't like the exact hat, but you could tell it was kind of Cad Bane reference.
Yep.
But yeah, he was super nice. I talked with him for a little bit about the character. We had him sign the card. We sadly do not have the print.
Yeah.
I don't think they've made one.
Then not yet of that one. No.
But we did get the card signed, and he was super nice. It was just awesome.
So my favorite part about this interaction was, of course, you're a huge Cad Bane fan.
I love Cad Bane so much.
And then all of a sudden, we're watching Book of Boba Fett, and there's this character off in the distance, and you're like, oh my god! It's Cad Bane! You freaked out, right?
I absolutely freaked out. I was like shrieking.
So Dorian was talking to us, and he said it was such a long walk, and he's like, can I get a ride?
Because I think what he said is there was like a golf cart that was going around, and he asked, can I get a ride? But they said no, because of like the tracks would then be in the sand. They would be easy to see. So he tried to keep walking back and forth and back and forth. He
was awesome, and it was cool. We'll actually put up a copy of the card that he signed. There's like a blob from the ink pen that we provided, not his bad, our bad. Like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He was like, does anyone have a Kleenex? He was trying to clean up the ink.
He was going like this, just...
But super nice guy.
So fun.
Which was awesome. So, again, shout out to Dorian Kingi, or Kingi. I should have asked how to pronounce his last name. Amazingly nice guy, which was great.
Super fun.
The other fun thing about going back to the first one, Barbara Goodson, she talked about how much she liked playing or voicing Mother Talzin.
Yeah.
For a person that's done over 400 different things, she talked a lot about that one.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, Grant Feely. And you're like, who's Grant Feely? Right? Well, Grant Feely is this guy.
Right there.
Right over here. He plays young Luke in Obi-Wan. So we actually waited around the corner, and somebody else was talking to him, and I ended up talking to his mom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of weird, right? Yeah. But she had this really thick accent. So they're actually from Alabama. She was super nice.
So nice.
And then we talked to Grant for a while. And so he actually signed a print for us. He signed a card.
Yep.
What was your favorite part about meeting Grant?
I think it was just super cool to see like how a young kid like myself, like he's like 11.
It's like the same age as you.
He's like 11, I think, so even younger.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like just like seeing like how much like power he has, and like
power.
How he's like really good at acting. Like he did an amazing job, but you could also kind of tell he was like a little bit shy, but he was super nice. His mom was there. I think it was maybe his dad or his...
No, just his mom. It was just his
mom.
mom. Yeah.
But yeah, she was super nice. He was super nice. It was awesome.
The question I asked him, I said, what was your favorite part about being on Obi-Wan? And he's like, I got to hang out and talk to Ewan McGregor, and Ewan like walked me through like all the different parts of it. I'm like, how cool is that?
Like an 11-year-old kid just casually saying, oh yeah, I was just chatting with Ewan McGregor, no big deal.
No big deal.
What?
No big whoop.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was very nice. He actually did. He's pretty active on Instagram. So check him out on there, which was pretty cool. We'll actually make sure we tag him in this in the video here tonight.
Yeah.
And then the fourth person we met was actually Carey Jones. So Carey Jones, you say, who's Carey Jones? This is the guy that plays Krrsantan, or as around our house we call Krrsantan, because we couldn't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Carey Jones got there on Saturday. Very nice man.
Very tall.
6'7".
Very tall.
Woo! He's a tall man.
Yeah.
Right? Really nice. In fact, the people in front of us had him sign up like a poster of the book of Boba Fett with all the different like things, and they have obviously had a whole bunch of people sign it.
Yeah.
But Carey Jones was great. Unfortunately, our bad. The pen that we provided to Carey Jones just didn't sign very well on the actual card. But I would tell you, he was really, really nice. So, all right. So tell me, did you have a great time meeting all four of them?
They were all super nice, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome to meet these characters. It was cool to talk about the cards. It was great to spend time with them. You know, Barbara did an amazing job of again, on this one right here, really kind of doing some great things, drawing her own little heart that she fills in with red ink. She did the same thing on our card that we'll show you.
Did a really nice quote. That was one of my favorites, I believe it is. Men are easy to acquire, which I thought...
Well, she said men are always easy to... Men are easy to acquire, but hard to control.
Which is one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah, and she actually asked if she could put that, which I thought was pretty cool.
It was super awesome.
Yeah, so again, awesome meeting those four people at our local Comic-Con, which was great. Thank you for, I think it was Nerd In and Out who put it on.
Yeah.
We've got another one coming up in November, so we're excited to check that out. But again, thanks guys for checking out our video. Will, anything else from this time?
Not really, no.
Awesome. So thank you to Barbara. Thank you to Dorian. Thank you to Grant. And thank you to Carey for doing a great job of hanging out with us. Thanks, guys. See you again soon.